Good evening and welcome to News 9. I'm Nolan Pinto. Well, it's an out and out war out there. It's between the Speaker and the other leaders of the Congress party. While the Speaker alleges that the government is a lot taciturn, look at what the other leaders have to say.
Just look at how the Chief Minister reacts.
No comments, no comments. ಯಾವುದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ comments ಇಲ್ಲ ಈಗ. ಯಾವುದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ comments. No comments for Speaker's statement. No comments. Government is very active, no comments.
Yes, this is how the CM reacted to Speaker's observations about his government. And now we show you what the Speaker had said.
ನನಗೆ ಅನಿಸಿದೆ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆಡಳಿತ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನನ್ನ ಅನಿಸಿಕೆಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಹಳೆಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರಗಳಿಗೂ ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೂ ಏನು ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ?
Yes, this is what Speaker Kagudu Timmappa said about the Congress government in the state. And it's a candid observation. Now let's show you how KPCC Chief Parameshwar reacted.
ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಅಳತೆಗೋಲು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಣಾಳಿಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ನಾವು ಆ ಪ್ರಣಾಳಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂತಿಷ್ಟು ಅಂಶಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸೇರಿಸಿರ್ತೇವೆ. ಅದು ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗೈಡ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಅದರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನೋಡೋದಾದರೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ 90ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಭರವಸೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಈಡೇರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು.
Well, it's an out-and-out war out there, not between rival parties, but within one party itself. In simple terms, we say the need of the hour is some introspection and truce. Vinay, News9, Bengaluru.
Well, KPSC probationers have finally called off the protest but have stated that this was not the end of their fight. Here's what they have decided.
ನೇಮಕಾತಿ ಪಟ್ಟಿ ರದ್ದತಿಯನ್ನು ವಿರೋಧಿಸಿ ಸುಮಾರು 32 ದಿವಸಗಳಿಂದ ನಾವು ಅಮರಣಾಂತ ಉಪವಾಸವನ್ನು ಕೈಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆವು. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೇಡಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನ ಈಡೇರಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಕಾನೂನು ರೀತಿ ಹೋರಾಟಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ನಾಳೆಯಿಂದ ನಾವು KITಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ನಮ್ಮ ಗೋಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೆ ಅನ್ಯಾಯವನ್ನು ಎಸಗಿದೆ. ನಾವು ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಜಯ ಸಾಧಿಸ್ತೀವಿ, ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಲೂ ಗೆಲುವು ಸಿಕ್ಕೇ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ.
After 32 days of relentless protest and hunger strike, 2011 KPSC probationers have finally called off the protest, but not before sending a strong message to the government. They have now chosen to take the fight ahead legally. Former Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy, who did not shy away from expressing his support, arrived at Freedom Park again today. On the last day of the protest, he spoke about how the state government's apparent move to put an end to corruption should in no way affect the innocent.
ಈಗ ಕಾನೂನಿನ ವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಮುಖಾಂತರವೇ ಇವತ್ತೇನು ಅಂತಿಮವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ನ್ಯಾಯ ದೊರಕಬೇಕು. ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಂಘಟನೆಗಳಿಗಾಗಲಿ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ನಾನಾಗಲಿ ಯಾವುದೊಂದವರ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾದಂಥ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಲಾಭ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ದೇಶದ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಆ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರ ತೆಗೆದುಹಾಕ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮದು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಇದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಅದರ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರಪರಾಧಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು.
Thousands joined the protest at Freedom Park and Bannappa Park. Bengaluru police had made all the necessary arrangements to avoid any untoward incidents. There were rumors of protesters intending to lay siege at Vidhan Sauda, but Bengaluru police had called in extra forces to keep things under control.
We have made elaborate bandobast in and around Freedom Park. We have deployed 6 ACPs, 17 inspectors and around somewhere near 500 total police personnel here. Apart from that, 10 KSRP platoons are also deployed. We have made bandobast in Freedom Park and on the adjacent roads, Seshadripuram Road, Seshadri Junction, Kalidas Road, Palace Road, also elaborate police bandobast have been made. And also apart from this, traffic officers and staff, they have also made the elaborate bandobast for the parking and the free movement of the traffic.
KPSC issue highlighted how several applicants found ways to secure positions of KAS officers while most worked hard to gain a ranking. The state government's refusal to take action only against the accused put all 362 candidates through turmoil. There were some who sent out a strong message in support of the KAS probationers.
It is totally an injustice done to the genuine candidates who studied hard, who sacrificed their whole life for becoming KAS officers. And they will lose hope. There will be a psychological burden for them, for their whole family. I am telling you, this is not just with 362 candidates. It is going to ruin the life of more than thousands of people who are associated with them. Someone from Bellary, whose mother is working as a housemaid, she became a KAS officer. Someone from Bangalore, who was an IT engineer, who quit his job and he cleared as an KAS officer. So what are we giving as an example for the future is a larger question here.
All in all, after loud protest and hunger strike, today was the last day of protest against the controversial 2011 KPSC appointments. The probationers have decided to approach the court in an effort to seek justice and have no doubts that they will get justice. But what will their fate be? Only time will tell. Pramod for News9, Bengaluru.
Now, a day after the controversial meeting between Pakistani envoy and Kashmiri separatist leaders, the Pakistan High Commissioner justified the meeting today. Let's take a look at what his clarification was.
First, they violate the ceasefire at the border. Then they meet the separatist leaders. Now they want peaceful relations. What is Pakistan's foreign policy towards India? A day after the Pakistan High Commissioner Abdul Basit met the separatist leaders in the capital, he stated that Pakistan is committed towards having a better relationship with India.
We need to look at this issue dispassionately, in a more realistic manner. I know you have your national position, we have our national positions, but at the same time I think it is incumbent upon us to look at these issues more dispassionately and see as to whether or not these engagements can be helpful to exploring peaceful ways, peaceful means towards reaching a viable, just solution to the problem. So that is our objective and our aim.
The Pakistan High Commissioner was addressing the media at the Foreign Correspondents Club of South Asia in the national capital today. When Abdul Basit was asked about the meeting with the separatist leaders, he justified the meeting by saying that it was important to find solutions for the long-standing issues.
No, I see your point, but we strongly believe that our interaction is helpful to the process itself. It's helpful to finding peaceful solutions to the problem. It's important to engage with all stakeholders. So that is the bottom line for us. We need to engage with all stakeholders. It's not the either-or question as far as we are concerned. I mean, we are engaging with India and the effort should be to find peaceful ways and encourage a peaceful process, and that is what our objective is.
He also asserted that the Foreign Secretary level meeting that was called off was a setback, but the diplomacy doors had been kept ajar.
So as a Pakistani diplomat, I am very confident that things will change and we have been moving in the right direction. We have been on the right path. So this latest setback should not in any way discourage us from keep pursuing our road to peace and normal relations.
When Abdul Basit was asked about Pakistan violating ceasefire, he countered by stating Indian Army was indulging in the same.
Definitely, हमारी साइट के मुताबिक पिछले जुलाई से लेकर अब तक तकरीबन 57 दफ़ा 57 टाइम्स वायलेशन हुई है भारत की साइड से. सो ये तो देखें है सीज फायर वायलेशंस हो रही हैं और हमने 10 दिन पहले डिमांड भी किया था इंडियन गवर्नमेंट को इन इस्लामाबाद कि जो अनप्रोवोक्ड फायरिंग है ये इसको ख़त्म होना चाहिए. So we hope that this will come to an end.
Indian government is firm on its stand, as the Ministry of External Affairs stated that they don't consider separatist leaders to be stakeholders in the Indo-Pak relations.
Regards the stakeholders, I'd like to make it very clear that after the signing of the Simla Agreement by the Prime Minister of India and the Prime Minister of Pakistan, there are only two stakeholders on the issue of Jammu and Kashmir. Those two stakeholders are the Union of India and the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. This principle is the bedrock of our bilateral relations.
The recent events have been a major setback to the Indo-Pak relations and have also raised innumerable questions. But given the scenario, one wonders, is Pakistan really working towards having a better relationship with India? A News9 report.
Now, the protests against Pakistani Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif intensified today. While Imran Khan and Dr. Tahir-ul-Qadri are demanding Sharif's resignation, Sharif has in turn asked to hold a talk to resolve the crisis.
Growing political trouble in Pakistan. The demand for Pakistan Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's resignation is growing with each passing hour. Hundreds of Tehreek-e-Insaf supporters have been protesting against the Prime Minister in Islamabad. Tehreek-e-Insaf party leaders and former cricketer Imran Khan is firm on his demand for removal of Sharif. Imran Khan's ultimatum fails. The former cricketer had given a deadline till 4 this evening to Nawaz Sharif to put down his papers, but the Pakistani Prime Minister has refused to resign. Nawaz Sharif instead offered to talk with Imran Khan and resolve the issue at the earliest. This was tweeted by one of Sharif's close aide. It has been decided PM will meet Imran Khan for the sake of country, despite the language which Khan Sahib used against him. It was not only Imran Khan who had given Sharif an ultimatum. Pakistan Awami Tehreek chief Dr. Tahir-ul-Qadri had also given a similar ultimatum to the Prime Minister. But now both parties seem to have agreed to hold talks with the government. Meanwhile, the Pakistan Supreme Court has summoned both Imran Khan and Dr. Tahir-ul-Qadri to the court. Both the leaders have been asked to appear in the court tomorrow to explain their issues. Well, Imran Khan claimed his party Tehreek-e-Insaf had a landslide victory in the polls last year. He alleged Nawaz Sharif's party was involved in poll rigging, which made his party win in the polls. On the other hand, Dr. Tahir-ul-Qadri blamed Sharif for the rising corruption in the country. Reacting to Khan's allegations, Sharif has ordered a 3-member panel to probe the rigging charges against him. The investigation began this morning. Hundreds of supporters of both the parties have been protesting since Friday, demanding solution to various issues. While Imran Khan and Dr. Tahir-ul-Qadri are firm on their stand, Sharif is trying his best to resolve the crisis. Will the leaders be able to end the crisis anytime soon?